Jeff Noob says, looks like a Porsche and a GTR had a child car. Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, man. I will say this. I do like the front fenders, like the slots for the pressure relief behind the tires. You know that's going to be a pain in the ass to keep clean. That's going to be next to impossible. But man, it does look good. And I really, really wish that some of the American cars would take some design cues from that, because I think that it's going to be an awesome car. The price ruins it. The price ruins it, and the price I think it's absolutely, it's in outer space. You could make Porsche sweat. You could make your German, or whoever you're trying to punch up at, you can make them sweat, but I don't think you need to sit here and just rake your customers over the coals doing it. I think that, like I said, 150 plus options would be a pretty good entry point. That would be pretty, dramatic. I would still have sticker shock at 150, but the charging $300K and then making you apply for it, this is, I don't understand their point behind this, because the GT, they kind of screwed it up with that V6. And when I say they screwed it up with the V6, I still believe it should have got a V8. And not only did they give it the V6, they put the exact same V6 in the Raptor. So it was like, you know what I mean? It pretty much took all that exotic or exclusivity and just kind of like threw it in the trash. Because, you took the same motor out of a $500,000 car and put it in the F-150. So it's just, I don't understand what they're doing. I don't understand their logic behind this, but $300,000 for a Mustang is insane. Because Mustang's always been the cheap sports car to get into. It's always been that way. Mustang has always been the cheapest. Camaro, Corvette, but it's I don't understand the logic, but I know that they're going to sell them. But yeah, I hope everybody just keeps a level head about this. Sorry, I'm having trouble to talk, but I don't see this. Yeah. What did you think about that cop already sitting there? I was pretty shocked. Yeah, the Shelby truck. I believe the Shelby truck got the 5.4. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow Ford that much, but yeah, we know 10-speed ZL1, stock ZL1's faster than the Shelby truck ever thought about being. So, which it did pretty good, but I think for the hunt, I think those still have over $100,000 price tag to them. But man, what do you think that the max price on this car is going to be? I think that you can get one probably up to $350,000, probably $375,000. I don't think. Let me see here. I don't think with the recycled 5.2. It does come with carbon ceramics. Forgot about that part. The carbon ceramic brakes, that's new. The carbon skins are new. But I'm going to say this, that even like 22 gauge, and those of you guys that know auto body, 22 gauge stamped steel, that stuff's freaking light. It's like aluminum foil. Like, you can sit there and wiggle it and it'll have the oil can effect in midair. That stuff is like super, super thin. So as far as like trying to shave weight with, having carbon fiber skin, which absolutely adds no rigidity to anything, makes no sense. It's a marketing ploy. The Nürburgring, lap time as far as getting under 7 minutes, man. I hope you do. I really hope you do. 800 plus horsepower with massive sticky tires. Yeah, I'm not seeing my money's worth here, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is worth the money? One, is it worth the money? And two, do you think that they're going to sell out? I think that this is going to be a crazy. Also they added, instead from the Shelby GT 500, they added 8 gears to this transmission instead of 7. The GT 500, the S550 GT 500 had 7 gears. This one's got 8. Yeah. Mr. Burley says, yeah, 350, 300, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. And the thing is like, I'm just assuming by ratios, because none of this makes sense. It's you're living in nonsense land. It's absolutely nonsense when you're telling me a Mustang's $300,000 plus options. So, I know that they want people to drive this car on the road. They want people to represent the brand. They want this car to be out there in the public eye, showing its capability, and I don't think it's going to happen. Alex says, I remember when I bought a brand new... Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Isn't that insane? Brand new. Brand new. And the V6 was a nice car, man. It still had like 300 horsepower. I just don't see this car really taking off. I don't see anybody on YouTube really launching anything mind-blowing, new, revolutionary with this. Torque tube cars come with their problems, man. They come with their problems. And I mean, they're not perfect. And yeah. Ben says it's exclusive and rare, so it will appreciate just like the Ford GT. Here's my thing. Okay, so what are we going to do with all these cars sitting in garages? You know, eventually, fast forward 50 years. Because manufacturers just keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this. They threaten to take this away. They threaten to take that away. And we're just sitting here stacking up cars that retaining their value. I mean, you can't just go up and up and up and up and up. I mean, eventually at some point in time, you know, I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. And it's going to come to a point where it's going to have to have something freaking monumental attached to the addition of this car, or the lineage of, you know, something to do with this vehicle. That's what it's going to come down to. And I think that the bottom is just going to fall out from underneath a lot of these vehicles. When you like to know, not worth the money, I doubt there will be options and some rich fool will pay more. Yeah, probably. You know, that's actually a really good point. I never thought of that. I really never thought of that. If the, you know, I kind of figured with the application process that they were just going to have like a, here's the price, which I think is an absolute getting your head took off to begin with. But somehow, some way, if there's a will, there's a way. I'll bet you that they are just going to absolutely destroy somebody on the price, and there will be over sticker being paid. I wonder if they're going to have, you know, more applications than allocations, and, you know, whoever's got the biggest wallet will win there. Oh, Leno's going to have like one of the first 3 that come off the production line. I mean, that's just the way that dude works. I think if he can't get one of the first like 5 cars or whatever, he probably don't want it in his collection. Yeah, I mean, because that's just the way he rolls, man.